Hello students, with pyrimidines, the last lecture for today. We start with degradation of pyrimidine nucleotides, which has no clinical significance because the end products, beta-alanine and beta-amino isobutyrate, ammonium and carbon dioxide are water-soluble compounds and they cannot be accumulated. Actually, the first pyrimidine nucleotides, CMP and UMP, cytidine monophosphate and uridine monophosphate, are degraded by releasing of the phosphate first, which means from nucleotides they become nucleosides. CMP is converted to cytidine, UMP or deoxy-TMP to uridine or deoxythymidine by nucleotidases. After that, cytidine undergoes deamination thanks to cytidine deaminase to form uridine. Then, the ribose is released together with one additional phosphate atom by uridine phosphorylase enzyme to form uracil or thymine respectively, and after that undergoes reduction thanks to NADPH to form dehydrouracil or dehydrothymine. Then hydration and opening the ring to form beta-uridopropionate or beta-uridoisobutyrate. Then deamination and formation of beta-alanine or beta-amino isobutyrate if you're talking about the TMP. Then transferase reaction to form malonic semialdehydes if we're talking about both of the other pyrimidine nucleotides, or methylmalonic semialdehyde if you're talking about deoxy-TMP. And in the end, together with coenzyme A and NAD, oxidation there is, malonyl coenzyme A or methylmalonyl coenzyme A is produced in the end. But both of the compounds, you know that they can be converted to succinyl coenzyme A, then Krebs cycle, and etc. Synthesis. When we're talking about the synthesis, you understood from the previous lecture that there are two types: de novo, salvage reactions. De novo, I will remind again, it's the same like from the previous lecture. De novo synthesis begins with the formation of the base in the pyrimidines. After that, addition, attachment with the pentose. Unlike the purines, where the de novo synthesis start with opposite manner. First is the pentose, after that is the formation of the base. This is the origin of the ring atoms of pyrimidine. 6 atoms they are. The atom number 3 comes from glutamine. The atom number 2 comes from carbon dioxide or bicarbonate anion. And atoms 1, 6, 5 and 4 come from aspartate. And let's see the de novo synthesis. The first reaction will start with the combination between carbon dioxide and glutamine, but from glutamine we need only the amino group. And together with 2 molecules of ATP, carboxyl phosphate is produced. The reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme carboxyl phosphate synthetase 2. You know number 1, which occurs in the mitochondria and is used in the synthesis of urea, in the urea cycle is used, number 1. There is one more difference between 1 and 2. Here, in this process, the amino group comes from glutamine. In the urea cycle, the amino group is formed from ammonium. One more difference, this enzyme is not regulated by N-acetylglutamate, but in number 1, it is activated by N-acetylglutamate, which is allosteric regulator. The next reaction, number 2, is combination condensation with aspartate by dephosphorylation. Aspartate transcarbamylase is the enzyme to form carboxyl aspartate. The blue part comes from carboxyl phosphate. This part, the red one, comes from aspartate. After that, dehydratation and closing the ring. The base is almost ready. After that, undergo dehydrogenation with NAD and FMN. Both are involved in the reaction. The reaction is mitochondrial location, dehydroorotate dehydrogenase is the enzyme, and orotic acid or orotate, the same, is produced. This is the base. Now the base is ready. That's all about the building of the base. After that, there is attachment with the pentose. The pentose comes in the form of PRPP, phosphoribosyl pyrophosphate. PRPP, don't forget, the reaction is not shown in this scheme, that this reaction is thanks to PRPP synthase, the substrate is ribose 5-phosphate, which comes from pentose phosphate pathway, the same reaction is, and attachment with PRPP. And the first pyrimidine nucleotide is ready. It is called orotidine monophosphate, OMP. After that, decarboxylation with orotidine monophosphate decarboxylase and formation of first pyrimidine nucleotide, which is part of the nucleic acid, which is UMP, uridine monophosphate. Then, this UMP undergoes phosphorylation thanks to this kinase, UMP kinase and ATP, and is converted to UDP, uridine diphosphate. Then, to form CTP, cytidine triphosphate, we need two additional reactions. The first one is one more phosphorylation with one more kinase, and the second one is amination. We need amino group donor, which is glutamine, together with energy donor, energy from opposite nucleotide again, which is ATP. Actually, it's not opposite nucleotide because it's opposite nucleotide of pyrimidines, which is ATP, because ATP is purine nucleotide. Purine nucleotide is used for the formation of pyrimidine nucleotides, ATP. Not only in one place, actually. Here there is ATP, here. In three reactions we need ATP in this scheme. And also in the first reaction, also ATP we need again. And after that, CTP is ready by CTP synthetase enzyme. The next reactions are three reactions for the formation of deoxy-AMP. Here the question is why TMP is written as D, deoxy. Why is deoxy? All the time is deoxy. Cannot be without D. Why? Because it is involved only in DNA, that's why. DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, that's why. And we need first reaction by ribonucleotide reductase with NADPH. It's not the full reaction. You will see the full reaction after a while to form deoxy-UDP. Here the question is, at which level during the synthesis of deoxynucleotides are produced these molecules? The answer is at the level of dinucleotides. The level of UDP, uridine diphosphate. The level of diphosphate compounds, it is the formation of deoxyribonucleotides, not at the level of monophosphites or triphosphate molecules, but the level of diphosphate. And after that, students, there is dephosphorylation to form deoxy-UMP, and this reaction is not the full again, Thymidylate synthase reaction. You'll see after that. The cofactor is N5 and 10 methylene tetrahydrofolate, one of the folic acid derivatives. Actually, folic acid is used for the synthesis of purines, but also for the synthesis of deoxy-DMP. That's why all inhibitors, drugs that are used for the inhibition of the activation of folic acid, can stop the formation of nucleic acid because of impossibility of the formation of purines at all. And the deoxy-TMP, which is in the DNA, that's why no DNA. These are the explanations, and let's see the ribonucleotide reductase reaction. This reaction requires ribonucleotide reductase enzyme, which exists in two forms. The first form is oxidized form with disulfide bond, and this is the second form, which is reduced form with two SH groups. They are actually exists as a redox system, this enzyme, ribonucleotide reductase. For the reaction and for the recovery of the SH groups of this enzyme, we need two ways, two additional redox systems we need. This is the first redox system, which uses thioredoxin with the same two possibilities of full oxidized form and full reduced form. And thanks to thioredoxin reductase enzyme, which uses FADH for the reduction of oxidized group, thioredoxin can be recovered. Also, for the recovering of FADH, we need NADPH, which is used in this reaction. The second way for the recovery of ribonucleotide reductase is using of glutaredoxin, which exists as a redox system also. Again, there is SS oxidized form and SHSH, which is a reduced form. The enzyme glutaredoxin reductase is used with the cofactor reduced glutathione. For the recovery of glutathione, we need NADPH with glutathione reductase enzyme. All this system is used for the ribonucleotide reductase reaction. These are the details of other complex reaction in the scheme of synthesis of pyrimidine nucleotides, which is Thymidylate synthase reaction. Let's see the details. This reaction catalyzes the conversion of deoxy-UMP to deoxy-TMP, but as we said before, N5-N10 methylene tetrahydrofolate is the cofactor of the reaction. This is the derivative, one of the derivatives of tetrahydrofolate. To get the reaction requires serine also by the enzyme serine hydroxymethyltransferase. There is transfer of hydroxymethyl group to form glycine and this cofactor. But for the formation of THF, we need DHF before that, dihydrofolate. And dihydrofolate reductase enzyme, which uses NADPH as a cofactor. These red written drugs are used for the inhibition of either this enzyme, dihydrofolate reductase, which are methotrexate, aminopterin, trimetoprim, and also fluor deoxy-UMP is used for the inhibition of thymidylate synthase reactions. This fluor deoxy-UMP is called also pyrimidine analog. These reactions, all these three reaction drugs, are used for the inhibition of the formation of folic acid, which means no pyrimidine synthesis and no DNA and RNA, no DNA formation, because TMP is involved only in the structure of DNA. It can be used for the treatment of cancer, different types of cancer. This is the salvage reaction. Salvage reactions of pyrimidines. Three bases, uracil and or cytosine, together with pentose form nucleotides. Thymine with deoxy 1-phosphate form thymidine, and after that there is combination with the pentose. This is this is the combination with pentose, and after that there are additional reactions to add additional phosphate groups, 1-phosphate or more, from uridine, UMP, cytidine, CMP, and etc. by kinases, together with ATP. The regulation is classical allosteric regulation as well purines. Again, the last end products inhibit CTP, which is one of the end products, inhibit aspartate transcarbamylase enzyme. UTP inhibits carboxyl phosphate synthetase number 2. Here there is one interesting activation from ATP, but you understood why, because ATP is involved in many processes of de novo synthesis of pyrimidines. ATP is absolutely allosteric activator of the de novo synthesis of pyrimidines. Also, PRPP is an activator, like in the purine synthesis. Diseases. Orotic aciduria, because of the deficiency or enzymopathies of two enzymes. The first enzyme is orotic phosphoribosyltransferase. It's type 2. Transferase together with decarboxylase is type 1. Decarboxylase is type 2. If we're talking about both the enzymes, transferase and decarboxylase is type 1. If we're talking about only decarboxylase, is type 2, which is a milder form of, symptoms is megaloblastic anemia. Fortunately treatable. The therapy is uridine intake. Restores the synthesis of UMP in the end. The pharmacological control is sulfonamides and folic acid. Actually, sulfonamides, I think you know from the first lectures, because they are structural analogues of para-aminobenzoic acid. That's why they suppress the synthesis of folic acid in the microorganisms. This is the action of sulfonamides. Humans do not synthesize folic acid. We ingest it from the food. Block the synthesis of folic acid, which means the lack of active folic acid. Methotrexate is used for the inhibition of activation of folic acid in the humans. Why? Because it is a structural analog of folic acid. In childhood leukemia is used and other hyperproliferated diseases. And this is the action of 5-fluorodeoxy-UMP, as I said before in the previous slides, which is used for the inhibition of Thymidylate synthase reaction. This is the antimetabolite of pyrimidines. And that's all, students, from today. Thank you.